Welcome to Unbiased and On the Fence. I'm Shane. Thank you all so much for joining. This is going to be a little bit different of a show because Eileen, of course, is not with me tonight. So I'm actually going to do this video about, is that updated correctly? Let me see here. About auras. I had my aura picture taken recently. I want to make sure the title got updated. I am going to end with the abundance intention meditation that I did a while back, though, just so everyone that's here for the power of 8 at 8, you know, you're here for a good reason or whatever. It's just instead of me and Eileen talking this time, we're going to start it with me sharing these images because I found it to be super interesting the way all of it works. And yeah, so here is the image of my aura and my chakras. The first thing I noticed, or that Russ, the guy at the bookstore, Peace of Mind bookstore here in Tulsa that actually took the images, was he was talking about how, now I don't have like a lot of examples to compare it to, I only have mine here, but he was talking about the complete oval around me of green, which he said was pretty cool. And then he asked me if I knew what this was up here, this orange blob in my aura, and I said, is that my helper? And he nodded and said, yeah, that's my helper. So this is pretty interesting. So there's the images here, and then there's like an analysis of it. That's actually, it looks like an eyeball far away, but that's actually my face there. It's kind of blurry, but yeah, check out all those colors and stuff around there. It's really interesting the way all of this works. And then I did want to, let me see here. I do have the link to the place where I had it done. This is Peace of Mind Books, and the location and everything. I put the link in the description for those that might be in this area and you want to check it out or whatever. But let me see. Do I have the... Okay, so this is the machine that I was looking on the paperwork here, and this is the machine. You can go to, this link is below as well, auraphoto.com. And you can see there's this hand plate you put your hand on, and then there's a special camera. And yeah, somehow it's able to use the information it collects to photograph your aura. It's pretty interesting stuff. So I wanted to get into my personal report and what it said about it, because I don't know, I just found it to be pretty interesting. And then there's actually just general information in here as well, but you can actually maybe Google this name, aura imaging, and maybe find a place in your area if you want to check it out or have this done. I think it was $25 for just the image, or you could do the whole 10-page or 12-page report for $40. And I am in talks with them to see if we can get this a little bit cheaper. If we, you know, if we can get 10 or so people to go in there, maybe they'll knock off a few bucks, get a bulk rate. But they only meet once a month, so they said they might not be able to meet before we're actually in there on November 11th. So we're planning on a Tulsa get-together at this place on 11/11 at 2:30 p.m. Central Time. Get together for a few hours. If that doesn't work for the store, which it should, because their groups end at like 2:30 or something, but there's also coffee shops and stuff like that. So the get-together is on, and this store here, this bookstore, and right next door, I think they're all owned by the same people. I'm not really sure, but they are definitely in the same genre of stuff. Next door is where I got the brass meditation bowl that I showed you guys before, and they have like crystals and sage and little figurines and all sorts of cool stuff there to check out. Let me see. Get right to the report here. Let's see if I can change this up a little bit here. Hello, everybody in the chat. Okay, good. I was afraid I was going to look down and say, we can't hear you. Okay. That's always, I should check that a little bit quicker. Okay, so anyway, here it is. You can see, let me zoom in a little bit. Actually, I'm going to go full screen, so get it as big as possible here. You can see the throat one's pretty big, and of course the two bottom ones. The yellow one's kind of small though. I thought the heart one I thought would be a lot bigger, but then my overall color was mainly green. So you can see here on this thing, your personal average main color is deep green. And let me go back to this screen so you guys can look at this while I read this. Let's see here. Your aura report. Okay, so it says the Aura Master measures your personal biofeedback data with hand plates of an aura camera. Okay, so let me get to, let's see here. Okay, your main and average aura color. If you look at auras, you often discover that there is one main or average color in the aura. This color reflects the main characteristics of your personality. Its meaning can be described with several keywords. You will often find that this aura color reflects your basic emotional makeup. Your personal average main color, deep green, indicates here. Green is the color of rebirth, growth, and renewal. It brings to mind the season of spring. A period of transformation and new beginnings is in store for you. As the last days of winter fade, like the new grass popping out of the dark soil or small leaves sprouting from the barren branch ends of a tree, your life will be similarly springing forth. You are bringing new vibrant energy into your life as well as to others. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is like the interpretation. Your aura photo report interpretation. You're expressing nurturing spiritual energy. The world sees you as someone with high self-esteem, who is goal-oriented, hardworking, and dedicated to achieving success. You are willing to persevere to attain wealth and prestige in terms of educational, monetary, cultural, or physical achievements. You are also generous towards others and have a great deal of patience. The green in your root chakra indicates that you would probably be a successful teacher, social worker, chiropractor, energy worker, Reiki master, business owner, or parent. Although you are ambitious, sometimes your big heart can get in the way and prevent you from attaining your professional goals as fast as you would like. You may make $1 million, but watch yourself. You may just give it all away to a good cause. Green is the color of rebirth, growth, and renewal. It brings to mind, okay, that's the same part in the summary. Let's see, as winter fate, your life's for, okay, springing forth. This is evidenced by the green color in your solar plexus chakra area. You may be working on improving and changing yourself or some aspect of yourself. You have the hope and courage to quit smoking, start that diet, join a support group, and make improvements in your career, your family life, and home. When it comes to love relationships, you may seem to be quite demanding. Therefore, you require a partner equally as strong and ambitious in order for there to be balance and harmony in your relationship. You might find that someone who is like a volcano of passionate life force, energy exploding in many directions with a strong red color, may just be the partner who will fuel your passion for new experience as you organize your new life. Let's see. Okay, and then this gets into, let me switch the picture to show you the one I'm reading here. I'll zoom in a little bit. Because this is strange. It's like, you know, they were all green, but this, you know, having one on each side of it still made my average come out to be green, I guess. But I'll go in more into this here. I'll read what it says. Okay, what this says is, all colors and the areas in which they appear have certain meaning and reflect emotional and mental characteristics about your person. This graph shows the main colors of your aura field. Each bar or spot represents one specific color in the aura field. You can either see the color at the top of each bar graph or in the middle of the spot. The vertical, horizontal, or circular palette also helps you to determine the exact color. Let's see. The colored pointer at the side or top or in the color wheel determines the main average color of your aura. The color wheel points to the colors of the right side, the long pointer, and the left side, short pointer. That's the one by the yin yang here, I think. I think this is the short one, that's the long one. It'll go into that more in a second. Okay. So right side color of expression, I have violet blue. Color of empathy is deep green. Center color, which is experience, is deep green. Color of communication is red orange. And left side color, which is impression, is deep green. That's interesting. Okay. The center color experience, deep green. The color seen over your head is what you are experiencing for yourself right now. It's the color that would best describe you now. If the color is high, it could mean current aspirations of what you now feel. Let me switch this image. Go with it here. Let's see. And wish to be. Your personal color indicates here, hard at work would best describe you now. You have serious goals and you live your life in an organized, deliberate, and economical fashion. You are ambitious and desires prestige, notoriety, and power. You are also full of compassion and can be just as generous as you are demanding. You may be an excellent teacher, counselor, naturopath, energy worker, or business owner. You are full of gentle strength. Pretty interesting stuff here. Some of it seems like some of it's repeated though, so let me, and then it gets into this. Okay, the violet blue. The color on the right side is traditionally the energy being expressed. It is the vibrational frequency most likely seen or felt by others around you. Many times your friends will think this is the energy that you are made of. However, it is what you are putting out to the world. Okay, your personal color indicates here, the world sees you as a calm, peaceful, good listener. You have a generally quiet and contemplative nature, which has a pacifying effect on others. Unification and a sense of belonging are important to you. Blue represents loyalty, depth of feeling, relaxed sensitivity, empathy, and an artistic nature. People see you as the calm in a troubled sea. That's really cool. And you guys can chime in, you know, because some of this I was thinking, I was like, I don't know, because like organized, I don't know about the organized. I guess I am in the chaos of it all organized, but it's like organized chaos. I think a lot of times, like, you know, my desk is messy, but I know where everything is sort of organized. Anyway, let's see. The left side color, impression, the deep green. The color on the left side is normally the vibration coming into your being, what you are attracting now. The closer it is to you, the sooner it will be felt, perhaps within a few moments, hours, or as long as a few months. Your personal color indicates here. Green is the color of rebirth, growth, and renewal. It brings to mind, okay, that's what the whole thing about spring that we read twice already. Okay. I had green come up quite a bit, so it's kind of getting repeated over and over again. Okay, on the next one, it's, see, I don't remember that looking. Let me go back to the main picture again here. Saying orange in the throat. I guess there's orange in there that you just can't see or something. Or maybe it's this over here being lined up. I'm not sure how it works, to be honest with you. Okay. But it's showing green there. So let's see what this says about the throat. Creative expression. The throat chakra shows how you communicate with others, animals, the spirit world, and how you express your creativity. Communication and expression indicate not only verbal talk, but also the physical, emotional, and creative expressions of your ego, art, music, singing, etc. It also signifies the development of your intuitive ability. Make that bigger. Okay, so your personal color indicates here. People can't help but be drawn to your charismatic, dynamic, commanding personality. Freedom of expression and ideas is all important to you. You are a natural entertainer, motivational speaker, successful salesperson, or winning athlete, and enjoy basking in the limelight. People find you a fascinating, lively companion and are instantly drawn to you. Friendship comes easily. You are the life of the party. Let's see, the next one is the green, the heart. The color of the heart chakra represents your energy in relationship to connection, affinity, compassion, and empathy towards other beings. How you feel about your relationships is reflected here. If you feel intense love and emotional bonds for someone or something, your energy will be very strong here. Mine indicates you are a natural psychologist, counselor, and teacher with a balanced, compassionate nature that desires the best for everyone. You work hard to achieve position and authority in life because you have a proud heart and desire to be looked up to. You take your responsibility very seriously and sometimes place obligations and needs of others before your own. In your green heart, we see that you have a quiet, patient strength. Others respond to your powerful and commanding presence. Now, you know, it's so funny that the whole patience thing comes up often in this, and I'm like, I don't know. I always feel like I'm lacking in the patience department, but you know, I don't know. I always feel like patience is something I need to work on. And I don't know, then the looked up to part, I also feel like I would like to be a role model, I guess, in that sense. And the whole limelight thing. But here I am in front of the camera, so I don't know. Am I learning something about myself here? Atsuko is asking, what is the mechanism of this Aura camera? You know, that's why I left the link. If you guys want to check it out, it's this machine right here with this hand plate. You put your hand on it, and you know, it's got these little nodes that touch your fingers, and then it takes your image at the same time. But it's this camera right here. It's let me see. What is an Aura? Gets into the inventor and everything of it. Looks like they're based. Oh, they're based out in your neck of the woods there. Isn't that something? Driving distance from you, Atsuko. 11620 Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles. So, yeah, I do have this link below if you guys want to check it out. I really don't understand the mechanics of it. It says it it's built on some of the imaging, like Kirlian photography. It uses that and acupuncture, and it uses a lot of different things. It builds on a lot of different things. So I don't really know. I think I was really surprised at some of the overlap, especially with when I was looking into, my personality type. And they both said I was like a diplomat, and that kind of goes along with the whole unbiased and on the fence thing, just to kind of stand back and let everybody have their own views and accept people for wherever they're at in their journey and not to try to push anything on them. So I do feel like that's sort of diplomatic in a way. Okay, so we're getting into the yin-yang color wheel. Now you'll notice how it's got these two markers that they're going to, I guess, are the left and the right side. I think the short one was the feminine and the longer one was the masculine. But here they are on this image right here. So when it's talking about these two lines here, because I wanted to point that out because I think this just talks about, just in general, what it means for wherever your lines show up. So it talks in general rather than specifically to where my lines are. Okay, the yin-yang color wheel polarity chart gives you a comparison of the colors of your right side, the long indicator, and the left side, the short indicator. The indicators point to the colors of the sides. Long is the male yang indicator. The right side represents the male, active, extroverted aspect of your personality. The aura color here represents the face you show to the world and how others perceive you. This energy also shows your potential for action, how you negotiate social situations, and your ability to satisfy your needs and realize your dreams. The short female yin indicator, the aura color vibration of the left side of the body. On the picture, this is the right side of the image. Represents the female emotional receptive part of your personality. The left side aura color also shows that you are attracting and how you emotionally process your experiences in the world, the way you react to others and react to how others treat you. If both indicators stand equally, your emotional receptive nature and your expressive outgoing sides are quite equally balanced. What you express and what you perceive are balancing in harmony within your being. Male and female energies are equally developed. If both indicators are separated, you express different energy than what you perceive inwardly. You need to look at the colors of both sides of your aura photo to see if these colors blend with each other or if they contrast drastically. And I guess mine, I've got one in the purple and green. That's so funny because purple and green are my favorite colors. It's like the feminine is more green and the masculine is more in the purple section, purple, blue area. Okay, I think I read all of that. See, the next page is the same. Picture, just more information. Okay. If the indicators point to the left side, right side of the color wheel, pointing to the magenta, violet, white, and blue colors, you are a sensitive, peaceful, supportive person with psychic abilities. You naturally tend to care for others. You are an altruistic, idealistic, and empathic individual. On the other hand, you need to learn to stand up, act for yourself, and not let others take advantage of you. It is okay to get angry once in a while to stand up for your rights. If the indicator points to the top, which mine doesn't, but I'm going to read this anyway just because it's interesting. You are an active and fiery personality, spontaneous, expressive, powerful, and full of life. You are also practical and strive for wealth, prestige, and power. You are also passionate and sensual as well as a natural-born athlete. You have a great appetite for life itself. People with a red aura are fast thinking. Like people with red auras are fast thinking, quick to react and handle stressful, challenging situations with ease. On the other hand, you tend to zoom in the fast lane and probably need to slow down a bit. Be careful not to burn the candle at both ends and look before you leap, because you tend to jump headfirst into situations without considering the consequences. You are a natural-born risk-taker and courageous leader. Now, of course, this is if it points up, so this isn't for me. So, you know, because, yeah, a lot of that doesn't apply to me. Some of it does, though. Totally the fast lane thing that I need to slow down. If the indicator points to the bottom, the green and the blue colors, you're searching for truth. Okay, so this is more for me. You're searching for truth and trying to find the answers to life's persistent questions. A deep thinker at heart, you are not satisfied with superficial explanations or behavior. You cannot be misled very easily, since your discerning mind can clearly perceive deceptions. You are idealistic, noble, and have the tendency to want to expose conspiracies and the hidden aspects of life. You can easily formulate and articulate ideas into words, which can easily be understood by many people, since you are a natural-born communicator and diplomat. And there's the diplomat thing that I got in my, I also got it in my, the whole, what do you call it? Personality traits, the INF, what was it? INFP? Let's see. Okay, it looks like these other pages are just talking about, these are more general. I guess it just comes with the report, so this isn't really for me, but it just gets into really a lot of what's been said already. The left side, the picture's right. The side of the aura represents the personal feminine side. So a lot of this isn't, it's just how to read auras in general. It's not really my particular one, and a lot of it was already covered. So I won't get into all of that. But I just found this to be pretty interesting. And when we have the get-together here in Tulsa at this place, excuse me, pretty sure my wife's going to be there, and we're going to go ahead and get hers done, because I just thought it'd be interesting. So the guy will be there that weekend. It was funny because it kind of worked out in a synchronistic way, this whole get-together. Let me switch to the right screen here. Okay, yeah, this whole get-together, because I got the 11:11 on the clock, and I thought, well, maybe we're supposed to get together on November 11th. Then I went into the place. This was last Saturday, by the way. I went into the place, and the guy was there, and I was like, you know, I'd like to get the picture taken, and, you know, and then so I got it done, and I was asking him, and I was like, well, you know, we're wanting to do a get-together here. I thought this would be a great place, because a lot of people wanted to get their pictures taken, and you guys sell crystals and meditation bowls and all sorts of cool books and tarot card decks and stuff like that for people that are into that sort of stuff. I've never really been into a lot of that stuff. In fact, I think back when I was in religion, this store would have been evil to me, to be honest with you. You know, having sage to burn and stuff like that. But it was pretty cool, though. They got like all of these different crystals, any kind of crystal you could want. They're all like categorized and stuff like that. This is in the downstairs part. And then upstairs, they've got books from every single, you know, world religion and group, you know, that you can think of. And I thought it was a really cool place. They have services and group meetups there at different times of the month and stuff like that. Pretty cool place. So I thought, you know, be a great place to meet. And then there's like a little coffee shop across the way. So, you know, after we get done shopping there, maybe we can go over there and just sit and talk. There's a patio. Of course, it's going to be November the 11th, so maybe it's going to be too cold to be outside. If it's anything like today was, hopefully it'll be beautiful. Okay, so let me get into the chat here. Yeah, I'm in Tulsa. Let's see. You had a concert I was reading. So what I thought would be good with going back and revisiting this abundance meditation is because a lot of people within the community are, you know, limited by funds, or they feel limited by funds. So I think combining our power of intention to go out to all the light workers that have the intention of making the world a better place, that's their, you know, purpose of life, to you know, a whole service to others type framework, an altruistic framework, just like the whole intention meditation is. You know, it's like we become Lynn McTaggart and I were talking about, she talks about in her book that you become this leaky bucket, just becoming the conduit for this intention that goes out as we come together and we combine our minds into this over mind of intention to help others. We reap the benefits of it. So we don't have to think about ourselves. So even if you're lacking right now, you can still focus, you know, on other people like you that are light workers and have a mission, a purpose here on earth to do, and maybe they're limited by funds, and that would include, you know, maybe they have medical needs that they need to get taken care of, because it's hard to work out your purpose in life if you're, you know, dealing with physical things that you need to get taken care of. So, you know, it's not limited to the mission itself only, but anything that's hampering the mission. That so if people need medical things taken care of, or they just need floor space or a building or volunteers or finances or whatever they need, those needs will be met. So that's why I wanted to come together and do this abundance meditation again, because I know so many people will just feel that the lack, and they feel like, you know, if they only had money, they could do so much more. So our intention this week, which I want to revisit again, is that everybody's needs within the light worker, love light worker community that are trying to make the world a better place, all of those needs will be met, and they can slip right into their purpose for being here and being alive and helping people without the limitations that money, lack of money can sometimes bring, or lack of resources just in general. So before I start it up, let me make sure I'm not missing any questions. Hey, Angela Gabrielle from Canada. Always wonderful to see you. We're going to have her on soon, too. Probably, what, by the end of the year, maybe? Beginning of next year? Let's see. Hey, Jamie. Ronnie, so many wonderful people here. Sherry, and see, I started naming people. Now I'm going to feel bad. I always feel bad. I'm like, oh, I'm going to miss people. Michelle's opinions. Okay. So many I love you guys. I love all of you guys. So don't feel like, you know, if I missed you, that I'm just scanning for red to see if I missed anybody talking to me. It's okay. That's so funny. Right when you said that, I saw your running. I saw your thing pop up there. The Harmonizing Fool. Yes, it doesn't show up. Oh, Biker Babe, what is up? Yeah, I love each and every one of you guys, and I know that just more and more. I've been feeling this. I talked about it last night, but I can't get beyond this feeling I have in my spine. It's almost like you know, when you feel like you have to sneeze, it's just this real intense thing that you feel like lingering there, and you're just like, you know, just, I don't know. I think of that Tori Amos song, Caught a Light Sneeze, because it's like I've got this, it's not a sneeze, but it's this feeling in my spine of energy that feels really intense, and it's just like, it extends at the top of my back up into my neck, and it's like, it's so intense, and it's like lingering there, and I don't know, maybe it's what, you know, Alex was on here talking about the energies getting real intense over the next month. I don't know, maybe it's that, but I just feel it like right in my spine, almost like a chill. There's just no way to explain it, but I feel something that I don't normally feel, and it just feels so intense, like a sneeze coming on. That's the best way I can explain it. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the Kundalini thing happening. That would be really cool, because then that means it's going to really open up my third eye and stuff. So I'd be really happy if that's the case. Maybe it's time finally, you know what I mean? So, okay. All right, so... Oh, have you really? Angela says she's had the same feeling for a whole week now. Mine's been about like a week now too. Right. Like butterflies in your tummy, but throughout the whole body. But yeah, but it feels like the most intense part is in my spine. I've had headaches too, definitely. I don't know if I wouldn't say they've been to the level of a migraine, Nancy, but they've definitely been like lingering there as just, you know, because it's forced me. It's been bad enough for me to go check out the Schumann and see what it's looking like, which, let me see if it's doing anything special right now while we're on the subject. We got a little bit of time before I start the meditation. And of course, I go to Mr. MBB 333's website for this because, man, he's just excellent website. But if you scroll down a little bit here, this is MrMBB333.com, and if you scroll down, you'll see Schumann resonance here. Well, I can't get it to all fit in there, but basically, just click right here, and then it will open up this other site. And look, it's been calm. That's the weird thing about this. It's like we can see these blasts over here. These white lines are blast, and then, you know, we were talking last night about this perforated line right here. Let me see if I can make that big enough to see, because gosh, it's so hard to see that line. But there's this, whatever this is, that's at about 25 hertz, looks like. So that would be at the very base of what we can hear with our hearing. So it will be like a very low hum. So some of you might actually hear this humming, and it looks like it lasts about, let's see, this is an hour. It looks like it lasts maybe 5 or 10 minutes at some times. This one here lasted about an hour, looks like. So on and off humming within the range of us being able to hear. It would be super low because we start hearing at about 20 hertz. So that would be a super duper low bassy hum. But that's amazing. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but it seems very pulsy. These lines, the way there's these sharp lines, it seems like something's pulsing. It's almost hard to see. Let me see. See if I can. Yeah, let me really zoom in. But you can see these vertical lines here going through here is like a pulsing. And then there's these harder lines right here at like 25 hertz that, you know, are there. And then of course these are the normal bands. This one's different than the other ones you watch on HeartMath. They start at the bottom and work up. This starts at the top and works down. So, but yeah, you can see these pulses here. Just getting pulsed. Anywho, all right, so yeah, hopefully it's the Kundalini. I've been waiting for a long time for that. I know some people are like, be careful what you wish for because that's some serious stuff, but I am definitely looking forward to it happening. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna do the pre-recorded one that we did before, and we can get right into this. And of course, Eileen will be back next week, and we'll be right back on schedule. We'll hear about her fun time she had. That's actually Carrie, isn't it? Yeah, that's Carrie, Michelle. Let me see here. Okay. All right, I guess we can get comfortable. I'm going to mute my mic and we'll do this meditation together. This meditation is designed to combine our power of intention to create a more abundant world. Let's first get into a comfortable position and relax. Starting at the top of your head and working down, feel the warmth and peace and relaxation pour over your body, all the way down as your eyebrows relax, your facial muscles, down your neck and into your shoulders, all the way down your torso into your legs, and down through your feet and out your toes. Relax. Breathe in deep and slowly, and hold it for a couple of seconds before exhaling slowly. Relax. Take a deep breath in slowly and hold it for a few seconds before exhaling out slowly. Visualize a golden rainbow light shining down from Source God Creator, shining down through your body all the way into the core of Gaia. Feel the warmth and the peace and the relaxation. Feel the love. Take a deep breath in. Feel yourself breathing in that light pouring down over you. Hold it in for a few seconds before releasing it out, feeling it dissolve away any negativity, any darkness, any doubt. Take a deep breath in and breathe in the light. Feel it going into your lungs. See it going in through your heart. Breathing in the light. Hold it inside. Slowly exhale, letting it carry away any darkness, any negativity. Feel the warm light from the infinite Creator washing your cares away. In this moment right now, you feel that connection with Creator and with Earth and with everyone else that's joining in on this group meditation. Deep breath in, breathing in the light. Feel it cleansing you. Feel it washing away all the negative energy and transmuting it into love. Feel the love of the Creator. Breathe out. Feel that love going out to everyone else in the world and into the earth. Deep breath in through your heart, into your lungs. Breathe in that cleansing light. Feel that light permeate every cell of your being, taking away any darkness, any negativity. Feel the loving energy permeate your being. As you exhale, feel it carrying away any particles of darkness or negativity. Feel yourself relaxing into the comfort of the one infinite Creator. Feel your connection with God and the earth and humanity. We are all combining our intentions as you continue to breathe deeply, permeating the cells of your body and washing away all negativity, all cares, all worries, all fears are all dissolving away and transforming into love light. As we continue to breathe in and breathe in the light of love, exhaling out the love of God into the world, into the earth, we are connected as one. Feel that connection. Feel that connection with nature, with the earth, with all the other humans on the planet, with everyone joining in with this group meditation right now, past, present, and future. There's a connection being made, a supernatural connection. Feel that connection right now. Feel that we are one with our intention. Let's now focus our attention together as we continue to breathe on abundance for the higher good of humanity and the world. As we continue to breathe, feel the love light you breathe in dissolve away any thoughts of lack, any thoughts of shortages or not enough. Dissolve away and get replaced with abundance, having everything you need for the greater good of mankind and the world. Visualize abundance going out to the world. All the projects that focus on a better world, a more loving place for humanity, are having all their needs met. Not only financially, but with equipment, manpower, floor space, whatever they need to accomplish their goal for a better world for mankind. Visualize all the love light workers' needs being met so they can fulfill their highest purpose for humanity and God. As you continue to breathe in, feel that connection with everyone else. Feel the thoughts of lack just fall away and get replaced with the feeling of abundance. Visualize the resources just falling into place. Whatever these projects need, the resources miraculously appear. Visualize a world where those with the highest desires to help mankind are no longer hindered by lack. They have everything they need. All of their needs are met. Abundance. Resources becoming available as they need them to accomplish the highest, greatest good for mankind. Visualize this world of abundance for all, where there is plenty of clean water to drink, plenty of healthy food to eat, clothing, housing for all, abundance for all. Visualize everyone's needs being met. All of the love light projects with the greatest good for mankind get all the resources they need. Whatever those resources are, they miraculously fall into place. Let's shift our focus to those overcome with the lust of greed and power, that they can get a glimpse of a future of abundance for all, and that little spark of divinity within them will be ignited to a flaming fire of desire to help the greater good of all, the desire to serve the greater good of mankind. Let that glimpse of a beautiful future of abundance for all soften the hearts of those overcome with service to self and transmute that to a desire for service to others, a desire to make the world a better place for all, a beautiful place, a new world where there is no lack. There's only abundance for all, plenty, clean water, electricity, healthy food, homes for all. As we continue to breathe in the light of love and hold it, and exhale out, relax in the comfort and the trust, knowing all of the needs will be met for the greater good of mankind. As we continue to breathe, we shift our focus on the entire earth. Visualize an earth of abundance for all, plenty for all, everyone's needs being met, where suffering from lack is a thing of the past. This is a new world of abundance, abundance for all. As we breathe in the love and the light through our hearts, we hold it there. And we exhale out the love and the light and the abundance to the entire world. We're connected. Our intentions are creating a new world in a miraculous, synchronistic way. Breathe in that love-light Creator God energy and feel the power and the connectedness with everyone else, past, present, and future, joining in with this intention meditation. Feel the energy go through your body and connect you with Creator God and the earth and all of humanity. Imagine the abundance pouring over the earth and the suffering from lack dissolving away. Imagine the world glowing with a golden rainbow light. Visualize the tears of joy for those who have their needs met, for those who are joyous and happy and content, for those no longer in need and suffering. Feel the joy and the relief and the gratitude as their needs are finally met and they find themselves in this glorious new place of abundance. As we continue to breathe and let our breathing slowly return to normal. Feel the love and the light bathe us and continue to follow us throughout our day, through our sleeping hours. That love light protection continues to connect us all to each other, to the earth, and to the infinite creator God. As our breathing returns to normal, we will feel energized with the love and the light of the infinite creator God. I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me in changing the world. All right. I was reviewing that earlier, and wow, that sensation I was getting before that I was just talking about, I almost felt like I was gonna have a chill or something. I don't know what that feeling is, but it's good. I just wish I knew more about what it was. Maybe it is the Kundalini thing. I don't know. It's back pain. I did have like pain in my shoulder, like the day before yesterday. Not my normal shoulder pain that I always complain about, but like further down, like I guess that's the shoulder blade or whatever, right above what you call the angel bones, where the angel wings are supposed to connect. But yeah, that was. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that, because I enjoyed it like it wasn't me. You know what I mean? And I could really feel that connectedness, and thank you guys so much. Yeah, and just to feel that connection there with each and every one of you guys. I'm so glad that Eileen suggested that I pull this one out, and I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. So thank you so much, you guys, for joining in. And I guess let's see what I have on the schedule here. Monday, I don't have my schedule with me, but Monday is going to be Angie Dollar, that was in the Sedona video. And then so yeah, I'll be working on some stuff tomorrow, but I won't be on the air on Sunday. And so I'm so appreciative for all of you guys. So thankful that we have our little group here, and I just hope it just continues to expand with people that want to, be a part of something bigger than themselves, and to combine, because we're so much more powerful together. And I think that's what I was really shown in Sedona, and why I've sort of been on this mission to really bring people together, even if it's small groups. And I would recommend that, especially channel creators, other content creators, get together, and I'll totally, talk about it on this channel too. So, like Michelle's Opinions, or Imagination Warrior, or it doesn't matter how big your channel is. If you want to be sort of the organizer for your area, we can make sure, I can make sure I announce that you're going to be having a get together in that area. Even if it's just a small 2-hour get together, I think it can be powerful. If it's just people within driving distance coming together for a couple hours, because once you make that connection, like the people that I met in Sedona, we still have that connection once we go away. And as different people meet in different groups, that connection to this whole grid is becoming stronger and stronger, and I feel it. I think that's what this whole thing in my spine is. It could just be like Alex was talking about, maybe the energies are just really heightened right now in general, but I think the fact that we can come together like that and go back our separate ways, but still maintain that frequency. Maybe it's just coming together and hugging, and our bodies feeling each other's frequencies, and it's sort of like that connection stays there. I don't know really what it is, but as I know, as we all go back home and maybe break off into smaller, have little get-togethers in our area, this grid is just going to keep strengthening. So Austin and on New Year's, that's going to be a longer one, so it's probably worth the drive or the flight to come to. And then, of course, we're planning on East City next year. So that's, oh, you heard from Lily? That's awesome. Yeah, because I sent him some stuff, and Carrie's so colorful. I had to make you a mod, Carrie, because people thought, you know, well, Carrie is ex-military, so he's just real, you know what I mean? He's a real guy, but he's like a big huggy bear, too, so a very loving individual. I love you, Carrie. I love each and every one of you guys, and yeah, probably next summer, because, yeah, Angela, probably next summer would work better. And so, yeah, definitely want to get together. Jen's Gems is going to have a get-together in the Atlanta area, right, Jen? I'm just saying, that's a pretty big city. You could probably get a good dozen people there easily at a Starbucks or something, you know? Just something to think about. No pressure or anything. But definitely have our little parts to do. So I love you all, and we will see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.
If you'd like to support the work I do, go to paypal.me/UOTF. Thanks.